Right, let's head west. Our final story unfolds in the Atlantic coastal rainforests of Brazil.
In this jungle, you have to be prepared. This is Carla. This is Hedjana. And this is Nancy. She's a Muriqui. They live in the forests of Caratinga in southeastern Brazil. And they're the largest primates in South America. But they also have another unwanted distinction. These exquisite creatures are one of the rarest monkeys in the world. For the past 2 decades, they've been studied by Dr. Karen Stryer, a professor at the University of Wisconsin. Carla and Hedjana are the latest students to join her team. Remembering exactly which tree the monkeys had spent the night in, they set out early the next morning to pick them up once again. If they leave too late, the Muriqis will have vanished into the jungle. Not only is it important to hook up with the 70-strong troop, today Carla specifically wants to find Nancy, not Nilo or Daniel. Only Nancy will do. They're in time. The Muriqis are where they expected them to be, and Nancy is with them. Now Carla and Hedjana have to wait for nature to take its course. Nancy is carrying something that Carla wants. When she drops it, she delivers a detailed and potent message. Carla's waiting for the moment when Nancy's diet of leaves and fruit finally passes through her. It's her droppings she's after. The students can't take their eyes off their subject, not even for a moment. Nancy finally obliges, and Carla collects the bizarrely sweet-smelling excrement. Nancy watches as Carla labels the tube, making sure the top is securely fastened, for this sample is going on a long journey. All the way to the Wisconsin Regional Primate Research Center. Here in the USA, the pioneer of the Muriqui study, Karen Stryer, and her colleague, Dr. Tony Ziegler, are going to extract some important information from the sample. Using hormone tests developed by Dr. Ziegler for this study, they can tell what sexual state Nancy is in. Is she pregnant? Is she ovulating? The technique has revealed the gestation period of the Muriqis. And over the years, the samples which have been built up, coupled with field observations, are slowly unlocking the secrets of Muriqi's social and reproductive life. But not only that, the technique of dropping analysis is completely unobtrusive. The monkeys are left undisturbed. The really hard work was done by Dr. Stryer 20 years ago. It took months for the Muriqis to become habituated to this young American graduate who followed them ceaselessly, marking their routes, their habits, and their range. What she discovered was that the life of these wonderful primates is a peaceful one. Large groups occupy vast territories. The males and females live in loose societies with little friction. Surrounded by members of their families, there's plenty of playtime for the youngsters. Their diet is mainly leaves. And when you have limbs and tails like these, everything's within reach. It was essential to be able to recognize each separate Muriqui. Fortunately, every individual has a unique facial pattern, and Dr. Stryer was able to give them names, hence Nancy. And with a bit of practice, the students also learned the trick of putting names to faces. In the afternoon, Carla and Hedgiana still trail the troop. Every time their watches beep, they note exactly what their monkey is doing, and so gradually build up a view of a day in the life of an individual Muriqui. When Dr. Stryer started this project, the Muriquis were the rarest primates in the world and facing extinction. But their numbers have now increased from a perilous 350 to a healthier but still fragile 1,000. And there's still much to learn. Nancy was a young mother when the study began. Now she's a great-grandmother, over 25 years old. What will happen as she grows older still? What will her future be? Only time and the devoted jungle team will tell. That's it.